Introducing stories on Twitch. What the fuck is that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like Snapchat stories or Instagram stories.
Okay.
I lost my bookmarks. Oh, there they are. So I got a couple of things for us.
Alrighty.
Oh, I gotta sync my Google. So I've got a Truman style bit
Oh, good.
or a not Truman style bit. Which would you like first?
I'd prefer to be not Truman as long as possible,
As long as possible. Okay.
and as often as possible.
Well, unfortunately, buddy, we don't really have a choice in that. It does keep happening to us. Hello, I'm Zachary. This is my neighbor Mothman.
I'm Levi. This is my neighbor Mothman.
And this week we're going to kick it off by talking about the Stanley Hotel,
Okay.
which is the basis for The Shining.
Oh. Scary
I've
movie.
never seen it. I went and got a Stephen King book.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been on a real Stephen King kick this week.
Fair.
Went and got Pet Sematary. Watched the new movie, not the sequel to the new movie, but
Yeah.
the newer movie.
With John Lithgow?
Yes, he plays the old man.
Yeah.
Plays Judd.
I was like, because he's a really good actor, and normally he's doing comedy. Because I think Daddy's Home 2 came out that same year, and he put out those two movies. I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
What are you doing?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Great movie. Really liked it. My sister has read the book, and she was like, "Hey, the book's real scary." And I've been joking about going to a Barnes and Noble and trying to look illiterate
Yeah.
to pick up women. Because if I know women, they love an illiterate man.
Absolutely.
And so I did that, and by doing that, I mean I walked into Barnes and Noble and went, I think I'll read a Stephen King book.
Yeah.
And walked straight to the fiction horror section and got a Stephen King book and left.
Yeah. We shop at the bookstore the same way, unfortunately. Where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna go get this.
Yeah.
And then I get it and leave.
I did make a slight detour when I saw that there was a Lego section.
You didn't stop at the manga section?
No. What do I look like? Some kind of
You could have gotten the new Jujutsu Kaisen volume.
I pay Shonen Jump $2 a month to read it on my phone.
I don't know. Maybe they got it leaked early.
In print? In America?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I go look in comic books over there too.
Yeah, that's fair. I went in, I got my book, and I saw Lego, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna get anything unless they've got that bonsai tree. And I walked over there, and I was like, oh, they don't have the bonsai tree. And I kept walking, and I got to the end of the section that bonsai tree was there, and I was like, I don't want to pay $50 for Legos right now.
No.
So I left.
Yeah, the bonsai tree is really good. I gotta fix mine still. Mine's still broken in half.
I'm gonna get it, but every year in November, Amazon Prime surprises me.
Yeah.
It charged me $140 for.
Yeah, yeah. It does that.
So next paycheck, I'm buying the sweet merch at Board Nerds Store. Oh, sweet, dude. You want to buy some followers?
Oh, nice. Get out of here.
Go to hell. Yeah, so I've been on a big Stephen King kick. My mom met Stephen King. I say that. Anytime I talk about Stephen King, I bring it up because it's cool. Weird guy.
Yeah, absolutely weird guy.
Kind of been saying some stuff in the last 8 months.
He's always saying something.
Yeah, he's very old.
Yeah.
And
sometimes he's swinging the right direction.
Yeah.
Other times he's facing the wrong way in the batter's box.
He's very old, and he's from a state that is 99.9% white.
Yeah.
He's got some bad opinions.
Yeah.
But he writes scary books.
He writes good scary books.
Except for that one about the children and the innocents.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have written that one there, buddy. So Stanley Hotel, basis for The Shining. Also, the basis for Pet Cemetery, because the hotel has a pet
Oh,
cemetery.
good. Perfect.
Uh huh. So the hotel was founded in 1903 by Freeland Oscar Stanley. We got a little backstory. Freeland Oscar Stanley invented two things:
Okay.
dry plate photography
Okay.
and the Stanley steam engine.
Fuck.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Stanley Steamer over here.
Yep.
Absolutely doing
And
it.
then he got tuberculosis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Don't. Yep.
so he got it, and they went out to Colorado to the wild outpost at the time of Estes Park, and they went, "Hey, buddy, you got tuberculosis.
Yeah.
You're gonna die in like 2 weeks. Go be comfortable."
Yeah.
He didn't.
Fuck
Lived
that.
all the way through the summer. Got fat. The article made sure to say, which I get is they mean gained some weight.
Yeah.
You know, didn't rot away and die, but got fat was a funny way to say it. So then him and his wife Flora decided to return yearly, and in 1909 they unveiled a 100-room East Coast colonial style house.
God.
And then a 2/3 scaled down second lodge was finished a year later. It was kind of a besties only place.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Invite only. Come hang out at my giant 100-room house.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thought of having 100 friends close enough
Nope.
to go, hey guys, come hang out with me for an extended period of time, so stressful.
I feel like I would struggle to fill a 25-person house.
I'd struggle to fill an 8-person house.
Yeah. I mean, with people that I know. Even.
Fair.
Who came to, like, 12 people came to the party, but there's a couple, so those are filling up one room. That's eating shit. It's
Yeah.
like, I can't imagine 100 people. That's too many
I can't imagine 100 rooms.
100 rooms.
100.
100 bathrooms? What's the bathroom sitch?
I mean, it's a hotel.
Okay. What's a house, though?
Well, in 1930, FO
Okay.
sold the buildings to a corporation and transformed it into a hotel.
Okay.
And then for 60 years, they tried to make it profitable.
Yeah.
Wasn't. Hard to make a hotel work in the middle of nowhere, Colorado.
Yeah.
And in 1990, John Cullen swoops in, scoops it up, and he bid $3.14 million.
Okay.
It was a group of 3 men. John Cullen, the leader of said men. 2 of them dropped out. He still bought it for $3.14 million.
Oh, wow.
Himself.
He believed.
And then Stephen King comes along, and the old hotel turns around.
Yeah.
And
That's a solid investment at that point.
sure is. Stephen King's recollection of his stay at the Stanley Hotel. I dreamt of my 3-year-old son running through the corridors, looking back over his shoulder, eyes wide, screaming, being chased by a fire hose. Very brave little toaster.
Yeah. Shout out Brave Little Toaster.
Shout out brave little toaster.
Scary.
I woke with a tremendous jerk. Nice. Sweating all over, within an inch of falling out of the bed. I got up, lit a cigarette,
Hell yeah.
sat in the chair looking out the window. The cock chair.
Yep.
And by the time the cigarette was done, I had the bones of the book firmly set in my mind. So that's Stephen King. And got a couple of stories.
Okay.
We got old Mick Garris, who directed the Shining miniseries. Spent an unusual night in room 217.
Okay.
I fell sound asleep at like 10 o'clock, he recalls. And at exactly midnight, I woke up wide awake for no reason. That's a mild supernatural kind of thing that could be interpreted as more.
Sure.
Um, I felt a weight of someone sitting down at the end of the bed, and then they turned and looked up, and no one was there. I didn't like. I was not willing to embrace the idea of this haunted hotel.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you made a big old series about it.
Sorry.
So, yeah. And anytime a building's 100 years old, you're gonna get some.
Yeah, no. That's why like I wish like we had more haunted hotel like stuff near us, I guess.
I mean, we can find some.
Yeah.
There's got to be haunted stuff near us.
I might
This place is so old.
yeah. There's stuff at like if you head towards Savannah, you can get stuff for sure.
Hey, I can lead you around because I've seen it on
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures. That's really it for the haunted Stanley Hotel.
Okay.
It's just a really old building. People have died. People have weird sightseeings.
It's creepy.
Stephen King was there. And now I'm Googling haunted places in Georgia. And while I do that, I'll lead off the Truman part of this episode.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which is WWE ghost stories.
Oh no.
Because there's not a ton of them.
But there's not none.
There's not none.
Yeah.
And one of them, I didn't write anything down. I just told myself I'd remember it,
Okay.
which I do, because it wasn't much. But it's our favorite. It's our favorite guy,
Yeah.
Xavier Woods.
Okay. Yeah.
So Xavier Woods, apparently, was it a twin? It's either a twin or a little sister that's very close. They had stuffed animal pandas that they slept with as kids.
Yeah.
You know this already?
This is a G4.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's where
And for people who aren't big dorks, Xavier woke up one night, and the panda looked at him and said, he looked up, and the panda had a knife and said, "I'm gonna kill you and eat you."
Yeah.
And Xavier Woods ran out of that room, where he found his father inexplicably shaving at 4 a.m. and said, "Hey, Pops, Dada, Dad, get rid of this panda."
Yeah.
And then, I don't remember how long later, but close enough that he was still mad about it. His mom was grabbing a coat out of the closet. What's up on those top shelves? It's those fucking pandas.
Yeah.
And he said he made his mom cut the panda into a bunch of little pieces and burn it.
Yeah. On G4, when they found out he didn't like pandas, guess what?
Yeah, a lot of pandas.
A lot of pandas. And so anytime he was on, it was just, here comes a stuffed animal, and he's going to rip it in half.
Makes
Because he's a
sense.
big, strong man.
He's so big.
And so it just turned into him. I think at some point they ended up dressing him as a panda even. Like it as soon as you said panda, I went, oh no, this is the panda story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Xavier Woods.
Yeah, shout out Xavier
Up,
Woods,
down,
true.
down. Good YouTube channel.
Let me see. Heritage Hall in Madison, Georgia. Haunted.
Okay.
Oakland Cemetery in Atlanta. I mean, Murder at Kroger.
Well, see, that's an issue. It's a branding issue you've got there, Kroger.
Demolished in 2016,
Oh, okay.
but it has a Wikipedia page
Oh man.
because of how infamous it is.
I can't imagine it's anything fun. I have to imagine it is only tragedy.
Yeah, lots of deaths at the Kroger.
Yeah. Don't. It's been destroyed. It's fine. Don't go there.
5 murders at the Kroger.
That's too
No,
many.
that's 4.
That's regardless.
It's a lot of murders at a Kroger. Oh,
Oh no.
It was demolished in 2016, and then in 2019 they built a new one
What the fuck are you doing?
at the same place.
You're just resurrecting the murder Kroger.
Yeah, now it's
It should have been a Publix. You should have sold the land.
yeah. Hay House in Macon. What do we? Levi, the most haunted place in Georgia. We've done episodes on.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta go to that lake.
We got to go to that
Please let
lake.
me go to that lake, Levi.
Got to go to that lake.
I'll go to the lake for
We're gonna go to the Olympic rowing center.
Camp Daniel Morgan in Rutledge, the historic Lawrenceville Jail,
Okay.
Central State Hospital in Milledgeville.
I mean, we can go to downtown Jefferson.
I don't want to fight that gator.
No. You don't have to. You don't want to fight the gator. You want to fight the little girl that works at the pizza restaurant. That's not a pizza restaurant anymore.
I think my mom had an interaction with that girl at that pizza restaurant. I didn't like that place.
That's where I had my first ghost interaction.
The pizza at that place, delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a Papa's Pizza. Papa's Pizza. Spectacular.
The ambiance of that place, miserable. What is it now?
Last time I went through there, it was an Italian restaurant. But the square's closed and opened so many times. Last time I went through there was probably pre-COVID.
I have to drive through there a lot.
But we had like the space behind that building for softball practice because they did like indoor like batting lessons in there. And
really good Chinese restaurant there.
Okay. Yeah. And so it's just like cool, we just get to hang out with this fucking ghost more. After the pizza restaurant closed and it was like empty for a little while, they're like, we need to use this space for something.
Now I've got to figure out which side it is.
Go hang out in haunted houses.
It's a Diesel Donuts and Coffee now.
Okay.
I don't know that
She'll like that just as much. She likes watching them make pizzas, is what they said.
Oh, I forgot that I'm doing the episode.
Yeah, you are doing the episode.
I have to keep my phone up. Yeah, I guess. Like, fucking whatever. Alright, I got two more wrestler ghosts.
Okay.
Tell me who you want first. Sorry, one of them's a ghost, one of them's not.
Oh, okay.
One of them's a ghost, one of them's aliens.
Oh, okay.
One of them, you're going to be excited to hear from this person, and the other one, you're not going to be excited to hear from this person.
Well, let's keep the excitement at the end. So let's go not excited first.
All right, we're going to talk about Chris Jericho and his experience with aliens.
Okay, let's talk about Jericho's aliens.
So Chris Jericho, Eric.
You've been demoted, Chris Jericho, to Eric.
It's the cage of Eric. It's the cage. Chris Jericho on his podcast Talk is Jericho. Oh wait, no, sorry. He was on Howie Mandel's podcast.
Okay.
Howie does stuff.
Yeah.
Jericho recalled his supernatural experience, one of his supernatural experiences. And I'm just going to read this straight from Jericho. I've had time displacement. It's when you can't account for a certain stretch of time. It's when you get, like, abducted.
Okay.
And it's word for word from Jericho.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
It's when you get, like, abducted.
like abducted.
I was driving home on a country road, and it should have taken me about an hour to get home. And instead of getting home at 2 a.m., I got home at 5 p.m.
Whoa.
I still don't know what happened. I don't know. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing drugs or anything. There's just a big chunk of time missing. I should probably go to a hypnotist and see what happened. If there was any abduction. I've had time displacement.
It sounds like he's had concussions.
Chris Jericho? Concussion?
He lost 16 hours or whatever.
Chris Jericho never. And then Jericho talks about his show for the Travel Channel, Chris Jericho Hunting Monsters.
Oh my gosh.
Which I've yet to find to watch.
Yeah.
Because as much as I don't like Chris Jericho, I would watch him hunt monsters.
It's one of those things where, well, what if he brings someone else for this episode?
Which he does.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I want to watch the Big Show have to hunt.
I don't know if he does that.
The Bigfoot. Big Show, Bigfoot.
If he did that, there's got to be a part of that episode where they do think Big Show's Bigfoot, right?
Yeah, you dress them up right and you're like do a reenactment. Like, so if it's like this, and then
Yeah,
Big
it's
Show
just like
walks.
Expedition Bigfoot.
Yeah,
No, that's the museum. What's the show?
Expedition Unknown,
No,
Mountain Monsters,
no.
Destination Truth,
The real Bigfoot show. Finding Bigfoot.
Finding Bigfoot.
With fuck, what's his name? He did the cameo for us.
Oh, Bobo.
Oh yeah, Bobo. All right, so here's another one. I did a show for the Travel Channel called Chris Jericho Hunting Monsters. We went to the Louisiana Bayou to look for a Louisiana werewolf.
God.
When we were there was a voodoo priest who put a curse on the town in the 20s. When she put a curse on the town, this is real.
Yeah.
A hurricane came and killed 50 people. They have a mass grave in the middle of the swamp. We were out there and I had a machete. I was cutting through the swamp and we got to the mass burial ground. I know that this is transcription, but holy shit, is this impossible to try and read.
Yeah.
The punctuation's miserable. I put the machete in the ground. They had the ghost hunters there with the thing where they scan you and the lights come on if something is attached to you. I think he's just talking about an EMF reader.
Yeah.
These guys were scanning me, and it was going full-on DEFCON green right on my arm. I was like, let me see this thing. Is there a button you're pushing? No. I do it myself, and it's blinking. Then I start feeling queasy like I'd been on a roller coaster. This is fucking not good. I have to get out of here. This is really bad. I pulled the machete out of the ground, and it went away. I'm wondering if when I put that machete in the ground, it made somebody mad that was buried there. I felt some weird shit going on in my body. I talked to a shaman and they were like, it happens. You get spirits attached to you when you have to be cleansed. It's pretty out there stuff, but when you're there and it's 3 a.m, you feel something weird going on and you know it's not normal. It's hard to explain it.
Now, I clicked onto this to find any more information about this show.
Chris Jericho
Hunting Monsters, yeah. I found an interview. And it immediately led to an alternate article for another thing happening on, I believe, Discovery Plus here. Jack Osborne and Jason Mewes of Jay and Silent Bob
Okay.
are going to be hunting cryptids.
Okay.
In Jack Osborne's Night of Terror, Bigfoot. A 2-hour special.
It had to have already come out.
Yeah, that happened on June. But it was just, it's Jay from fucking Jay and Silent Bob and Ozzy's kid.
Just hunting Bigfoot?
Hunting Bigfoot.
We should watch that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a break from our ghost stories.
Okay.
To talk about another wrestler who had a ghost show experience. And we've yet to meet this man.
Yeah.
In our watch through of wrestling. But CM Punk appeared on Ghost Hunters Live a couple years ago and apparently just ruined the episode.
Oh, did he?
Because he said that he showed up to do the filming at like 3 p.m., but it was Ghost Hunters Live so it didn't start until midnight.
Yeah.
So he said by the time that they started, he was getting kind of cranky and tired.
Yeah.
So I was listening to him do an interview about it. He's like, I ruined that episode.
Oh,
he's like,
man.
I'd be sitting there and someone would be like, oh, we've hit a cold spot. And I would go and I'd close the window that was open. And I'd be like, hey guys, window's open. That's why you're cold. and the guy interviewing was like, so did you see anything? He's like, no.
No.
And he was like, did anyone see anything? He's like, I don't know. Anytime anyone said anything to me, I had something to do to try and ruin it for them.
Oh, man.
And I was like, what an asshole.
Yeah. Don't go on people's show and be a dick about it.
Yeah. And now, we're going to talk about Rowdy Roddy Piper.
This is it right here, baby.
And
when you said aliens, initially, that's where I thought of. Because Roddy Piper did a movie where he fought aliens.
Of course
and
he
it
did.
might be one of my favorite action movies of all time.
I haven't seen it. Didn't even know.
It's called They Live. He gets a pair of sunglasses And when he puts it on,
Okay.
everything goes black and white, and you see aliens, and you see the propaganda on the posters. The signage says like "consume" and shit. It's like one of those. It's absolutely fucking wild. He spends a full like one shot 10-minute fight trying to convince someone else to put the glasses on so they don't think he's crazy.
Okay.
It is, and it's just them. It's him and I think it's Carl. It's not Carl Weathers. I don't think, but they're in like an alley and they're just suplexing each other, just doing wrestling moves on concrete.
Hell yeah. That's just ECW, baby.
Yeah, Chase will know that movie when we do some wrestling again, and he'll be all about that.
No, not as fun. But much like another supernatural movie, Roddy Piper sees dead wrestlers.
Okay, excellent.
So this is an interview with Fox News, which is its own thing. In which the interview started talking about Ultimate Warrior who had died.
Yeah.
Because I think this is from like 2014.
I think Roddy's also dead.
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
died recently, or in the last like 3 or 4 years. Where they talk about Ultimate Warrior for a little bit, and then the reporter brings up that Roddy Piper appeared on Lifetime's Haunting of.
Oh.
And apparently, while there, the medium brought up Owen Hart, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude, who Roddy was close with. Owen apparently spoke through the medium, telling Roddy that he was really proud of him, and he'd been watching him. And then the interviewer asks, "Are there any spirits in your home?"
Oh.
Kind of a wild segue.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that she knew.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And Roddy Piper answers, without a doubt, Adrian Adonis. His real name is Keith Frank. He thought of me like a brother. He was an orphan. When we were 22 years old, we were tag team partners called the 22s. When I was going crazy, he said, pipes, you got to buy a house for your family. I was in Poughkeepsie, and I was really having a tough day. I never had a house of my own. He saved my house from burning down after his death.
Oh.
When I saw him as a ghost, he still appears to me like he's 22. Apparently just lives with that ghost.
Cool.
Ghost roommate. Ghost wrestler roommate. It's your best friend and he's dead.
Hey, that's a pretty solid roommate. Oh shit, your house is gonna burn down. Let me fix that.
Hey, I couldn't find anything on how he saved the house.
He blew the candle out. I left the oven on and he shut it off.
God damn it. So that's all I've got for monsters and ghouls and aliens and ghosts.
Let me get a little bit of wrestling, a little crossover there.
A little Truman.
Yeah.
And so you know what that means.
It's time for some yokai.
Time for the yokai of the fortnight.
Get your yokai on.
She yo my kai till I.com. I almost, when I was trying to pull up the website, I almost put a yokai of the fortnight, and I realized that's my bit.
That's not their thing. That's our thing.
Give me a letter. You
know
how this goes.
Yeah, I do know how this goes. What haven't we done in a while?
I don't know.
I do this every time. I did this last time. Have we gone to O in a while? I don't feel like
there's a lot in O.
I feel like I've been avoiding vowels.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's go.
They cost extra.
Shut up. Let's go with Osakai.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
So the picture, I'm gonna show it to you, Levi, but I'm gonna describe it. So we got a guy with some little critters just kind of hanging out around him.
Yeah, he's got some
he's got some gold,
some little two-tailed weaselly things, and he's got golden paper. Okay.
He looks very distressed. Translation varies depending on the kanji used. Thanks.
Okay.
Alternate names are the Osaki fox habitat, forests and mountains, also found in homes and
Oh,
human bodies.
that last one
That's wrong.
is an issue.
That's wrong.
Everything else was okay.
That's a
Because that's like
technical
where animals are. That is
foul.
a technical foul. That's the one saving grace of like Christmas coming around again is I get to watch 8 Crazy Nights.
Can we watch 8 Crazy Nights in Discord?
Yeah,
I haven't watched it in so long.
absolutely. We could watch 8 Crazy. I have
I
that
love
on
that movie.
VHS.
It's such
I
a good
love
one.
that movie.
That's a
It's
technical
terrible. It is
foul.
atrocious now.
Yeah. It's an Adam Sandler
The deer
cartoon.
eating the shitsicles.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What was that?
My
My hand's in your mouth, kitty, but you ain't got no teeths.
Yeah. That's a wild movie. Did I send you the TikTok of him talking about why he wears baggy clothes?
Yeah. And to be fair,
To be fair, he
young Adam Sandler was
little cut,
yeah,
little chiseled.
but yeah, absolutely not.
There's an alternate universe where Adam Sandler joined WWF.
Or got to be an action star instead of being funny.
Not as funny as becoming
No,
WWF.
no, not at all. But like he could be at that.
Imagine the promos.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Oh,
Imagine the
well,
Mick Foley
he's a
style
character.
stable of characters.
Yeah. Fucking Canteen Boy would come out and be real nervous, and then he'd be fucking doing Water Boy shit, and he'd be doing Little Nicky.
God.
It'd be in that same vein. Jim Carrey would be the same mix of nightmare. It's like, oh no,
Yeah,
you're 1,000 characters.
Jim Carrey doesn't have the build for it.
It
though.
would break Jim Carrey. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
it would kill Jim Carrey.
Not like physically also because he's a twig man, but
is.
also if he would try to do too many characters.
Yeah, Jim Carrey would lose his mind.
He would lose his mind in
which
the
would be
wrestling.
its own character.
Yeah. He would Tony Storm it and.
God damn it. Back to this.
Yeah.
Enough about Adam Sandler as a wrestler. I'm gonna email him.
But what if?
Osaki are small magical mammals with fluffy tails that split at the end. They resemble weasels or mice or very small foxes. Sorry, their diet carnivorous,
Yeah.
but with a fondness for azuki beans mixed with rice. I could be saying that wrong.
Okay.
It could be a hard kai at the end.
Yeah.
Some accounts describe them as a cross between a fox and an owl, a little bit larger than a house mouse. That's a real small owl.
Yeah.
Pocket owl.
What's the ones where they live in the holes?
Ooh. Those ones are
That
pretty
movie popped in my head where they try to save the owls that live in the burrowing owls, and those are small
Oh my
owls.
god, what is
Yeah.
that movie?
Uh-huh.
That's a good
But
movie.
that's the size owl that I was thinking of. Yeah. Hoot. That's what it was. I was like, it's not We Bought a Zoo, but it's in that same time
God.
frame.
Don't get me started.
Hoot.
Luke Wilson, Logan Lerman, Brie Larson.
Yeah.
What a cast.
Right? Put Luke Wilson in more stuff.
No.
Owen's doing great in Loki right now.
God, Logan Lerman. I'm trying to see if this says what the name of the owl is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know birds very well.
Save a burrowing owl habitat. It's not helpful.
Yeah.
Their fur is mottled and can be brown, gray, red, white, or orange. Their noses are white at the tip. Their ears look like human ears. They sometimes have a
Oh no.
sometimes have a black stripe which runs from their nose to their tail.
Like a reverse skunk.
Okay, all right. There's some clarification coming. Because
Okay.
of their small size, magical powers, and ability to hide on the human body,
Ah.
they are often confused with Kudagitsune. They live in the mountains, but also find their way into human villages and homes. They are usually invisible to the human eye, but will show themselves at the sound of a pot lid or rice container being struck. They're usually fast, so they appear and disappear suddenly. They reproduce quickly,
Oh no.
forming large packs and moving together as a swarm. Like other kitsune, they are famous for their magical abilities and are often used by the gods as divine messenger animals. They are used by humans as magical familiars in the same way that other types of kitsune are. If kept happy, they are able to bring material wealth to their owners and ruin to their owners' enemies.
Fuck. Okay, these are spite weasels.
This is cool shit.
You kept saying kitsune, and all I can think of is a fucking Kiriko skin that is a little weasel.
Well, it would be the actual little foxes, probably.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be Kiriko herself.
I don't know, she wears a foxier forehead thing.
She does. She's a furry.
Yeah, she has a furry. She also is time displaced of about 15 years.
Yeah.
Or something, right?
I don't want to fucking talk about it. She can't be a
Tracer
little
pulled her
weasel.
through time. That's fine.
Yeah, there we go.
Fix it. That's problem solved.
She's a K-pop idol right
Yeah.
now. She can't be. So's Junkrat.
I'm gonna have to spend so much money and buy those K-pop skins.
You don't play the game.
I know, but I looked at them.
Do you want to grind for the Junkrat skin?
What's the Junkrat skin?
Junkrat got a skin that you earn from the limited time mode.
I don't even like this.
He's so clean.
I want them to put things in games that I want to spend money in. I saw the chain guns on the new guy. That thing, and I saw like no limits or something, so it was just 10 of them. Oh no.
His name's James.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Oh no.
Yeah.
The thing that might stop me the biggest is Diva's dance is in her mech.
The mech's not good.
Yeah.
I don't like the mech skin.
Mech's never good. It's just a mech.
Sometimes it's good. This one's not.
Yeah.
I've done my favorite part of Yokai of Fortnite.
Yeah, where you've clicked on the
I've clicked on the
additional
you might
links
also
at the bottom.
like. And I'm really excited to show you this picture of Korowori.
Okay. That is a fat, stinky tiger thing. I don't know. It's like exhaling when SpongeBob ate that sundae.
But it's got a hair and a beard.
Yeah, it does.
Korowori, translation, literally tiger wolf tanuki.
Oh no.
Habitat, homes infected with cholera.
Oh no.
Diet,
Cholera monsters here.
the cholera tigers here. Diet, corpses of cholera victims.
Oh no.
That's why he's got stinky breath.
The cholera tiger eats the cholera people.
Appearance, Korori are chimerical beasts made up of parts of the three animals in their name, tiger, wolf, and tanuki. They have the general appearance of a tanuki with the stripes of a tiger and the ferocious maw of a wolf.
Jeez.
In the late 19th century, they were said to be responsible for spreading cholera in Japan. Korori take up residence in human houses and infect the people living there with cholera. They can occasionally be seen fleeing the homes after the residents have recovered. They've also been seen feeding on the corpses of those who succumbed to the sickness.
God. That's such a weird fucking...
Yep, we're getting to the origin. The epidemics killed hundreds of thousands of people and created an atmosphere of fear and unease. Because of the microbes responsible for cholera are invisible to the naked eye, most people believe that cholera was the work of a yokai.
Yeah.
It was sometimes blamed on the kitsune suki, fox possession, performed by a type of kitsune called an osakai.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it was said to be the world of a brand new... that had to have been work. Oh, a brand new yokai which had never been seen before.
Huh.
That's really good. I really liked that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think that's got to be it.
That's fair.
Go to
Go to boardnerds.store.
Can we? Is birdnerds.store available?
Probably. I can try.
All right.
I'm on it.
That's where we'll put all of our bird
Our bird themed merch. Yeah.
Don't buy that website. Don't buy that domain.
Oh, wait, don't worry, I'm on it.
Buy the new shirt.
Yeah, we've got Two-Toed Tom, wanted, dead.
Dead. And it was designed by yours truly.
Sure was.
The first thing that I've ever designed.
Right into the merch store.
Right into the merch store. And hey, folks, you can tell. You can tell that graphic design is my passion.
Go to boardnerds.store. You got a t-shirt. We got a sticker.
There's a sticker.
We've got still the Mothman 316 stuff in there.
Yep.
We've got old
Cups.
Mothman saves.
Mothman Saves shirt
cups.
is really good.
Yeah, that's in my regular rotation. That and the tiny little pocket, like
Little
where the
pocket
would
tee.
be. Yeah.
Stickers. There's hats. There's water bottles.
Yeah, we've got tons of stuff in there.
There's hoodies. We're getting cold. Weather's getting cold.
Weather's getting cold. We got hoodies in there. If there's something you guys want, let us know.
Beanies.
We'll work on getting things that
I'll
like.
design it. I have a newfound passion.
If you got a logo that we have that you want on a specific article of clothing, we'll do that.
Cock rings.
I don't think they sell those, but I'll look. I got lanyards
course you
probably.
I hate that. You can follow the show on Twitter at Mothman Podcast.
Yeah, you can follow me at Levi Carver, Levis. That's the only part you need to spell.
Yep. You can follow Coralie, who did our artwork, at Lychan_.
You can.
Pay your artists for commissions. Do not DM me on Discord asking for promo
No.
or to design stuff.
Don't comment in our Twitch chat about your how you design emotes and then they're only this much and we can get you this many more.
I am the only
I do
graphic
emotes around
design.
here,
No,
damn it.
I do now.
Okay, well I need a new shame car.
I'll draw it. Remind
It's a
me.
PT Cruiser and Lindsay Lohan are the key details.
And Jake.
And Jake.
Remind me later and I'll draw it for you. I'm going to start DMing people.
Here's an example of my work, and it's fucking the shame car.
It's Two-Tone Tom and then the shame card. Here's this stock footage of a cartoon alligator that I just airbrushed 2 toes off of. You can watch us do this live at twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming.
Yeah.
You can watch the episodes broken out on YouTube at boardnerds.store.
No.
Nope.
YouTube.
Board Nerds YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think it's Board Nerd Show. I think technically,
I don't know,
but it's fine. You can or the yellow and black logo. It's fine. You'll see this show.
Yeah. Watch Mountain Monsters. Watch Hoot. The 2006 hit film.
Yeah, watch Hoot.
Watch wrestling.
We got a Godzilla movie coming out soon. We're approaching.
It's December, right?
It's December. It's like the beginning of December.
We're gonna go see that.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If it's airing around here.
Nice.
Yeah. No one. I saw a really sad tweet the other day. Someone who went to go see, and I didn't do this either, so I'm part of the problem. The anniversary for Godzilla 2000, or I think it was 2000. It was something that they were doing, and it was there was no one in the theater. It was a pre-sale event, like Fathom Events thing, and just there was like just them in the theater, and it was just like because it's Godzilla's 70th anniversary.
That would be next year because it came out in '54, right?
Yeah. So they're doing like lead up to anniversary stuff.
Oh man. Had I known about it, we definitely would have gone.
Oh, I didn't think about it. Well, you only learn about those things at the movie theater.
Yeah.
So it's like I can probably guess that there will be a Miyazaki movie because they tend to do those often. But
there is. I sent you I didn't send you the TikTok. Yeah, they're doing a new Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah.
And, Robert Pattinson's part of it. And he's doing a good voice.
Good.
Doing a very not the same voice as Devil all the time, but same level of good God, why is that noise coming out of Robert Pattinson's mouth?
I've only seen 2 Miyazaki movies.
I've only seen one.
So I watched them both at work. I watched
One day I'll watch Totoro.
Totoro.
I haven't.
It's good.
Our whole thing is
It's good.
Totoro.
I like
I haven't
it.
seen it.
I like it a lot.
Welcome to.
I went. I'll start at the beginning and watch these, and just kind of started downloading them. They're fun. They're cute. They're cute little movies.
They're cute and fun.
Yeah.
I've got Spirited Away. On
The
Blu-ray.
the one I my brain really wants me to watch is Castle in the Sky. Because that was in it was like an ad before another movie I had on the VHS tape, so you had to fast forward it or watch it. And so remember getting ads for that one all the time, like that ad over and over again. So
I really want to watch Howl's Moving Castle.
That's fair, yeah.
That one looks really good.
I've heard good things too about.
I should watch all of them,
Yeah,
but I won't because I'm not a weeb.
I'm just watching them slowly over time at work. All right, we gotta end this.
Yeah, I gotta go home and watch anime.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Titanfall.
Attack on Titan's finally ending, Levi.
Yeah,
so you can start watching it.
Good. Once it's over,
start watching it, Levi, please.
I finished other shows, so we're gonna end this. But I did finish. I finished. What was it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I've been slowly chipping away at anime. I caught up on My Hero. I caught up on a couple other more.
Do you
want
to play the game? Should we play the game?
The
Fortnite clone?
Yeah, it's just
I heard it's really good actually.
Oh, Trigun. I watched the new Trigun and the old Trigun back to back. Because I kept seeing new Vash, and I was just like, what the fuck's going on with Vash here? And Trigun's good.
Oh, okay.
It's Cowboys.
You should watch JJK next.
Yeah. I haven't got anything queued up right now. Maybe.
Do it.
Maybe.
There's only the episode that came out this week it's 37.
Okay.
There's not too many episodes of it. It's really good. You talk about Digimon?
Maybe I'll just watch Digimon.
Fuck!
We'll see you guys next time.
Damn it!
Bye.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.